Imagine waking up each morning with the strength to face whatever life throws your way. What if I told you that's not just a fantasy but a reality that's well within your grasp? This power lies in Stoicism, a philosophy as old as the ancient world yet incredibly relevant in today's fast-paced digital age. Picture a guide that doesn't promise a one-size-fits-all solution but instead equips you with 50 timeless rules to navigate life's challenges and triumphs with wisdom and grace. These aren't just vague principles, they're actionable insights drawn from some of history's greatest minds like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca. By understanding these rules, you'll uncover pathways to resilience and fulfillment, empowering you to thrive no matter the circumstances. So stay with us as we delve into the heart of Stoicism, revealing how these age-old teachings can transform your everyday life into something truly extraordinary. Now turning to the first Stoic rule, let's explore the profound concept known as the Dichotomy of Control. This foundational principle is central to Stoic philosophy, teaching us to discern between what is within our control and what lies beyond it. Imagine how much stress we create for ourselves by trying to control everything around us. The Stoics, wise as they were, proposed a simple yet powerful solution: focus only on what we can truly influence. This means our thoughts, intentions, and actions are ours to command, while everything else like the opinions of others, the weather, or the economy are outside our grasp. For instance, if you're working on a project at your job, concentrate on the effort you put in, the skills you bring, and the dedication you show. While you cannot control the outcome or how others perceive your work, by focusing on your inputs, you will find peace and satisfaction. This principle of letting go of what you can't control not only reduces anxiety but also sharpens your focus, allowing you to channel your energy into productive pursuits. In today's world, where distractions and external pressures abound, mastering this rule can be a beacon of clarity and calm. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the chaos, learn to separate your concerns into those you can address and those you must accept. By doing so, you'll cultivate a mindset anchored in resilience and empowerment, ready to face life's uncertainties with confidence and grace. As the next challenge unfolds, let's delve into the Stoic rule of living according to nature. At its core, this principle invites us to align our lives with the fundamental order of the universe, a concept deeply embedded in Stoic thought. The Stoics believed that everything is interconnected, and by understanding our place within this vast network, we can achieve a sense of harmony and purpose. It's about recognizing that each of us has a unique role to play, much like a musician in an orchestra contributing to the overall symphony. This means acting authentically and embracing the natural flow of life, accepting both its highs and lows as inherent parts of the human experience. By living in accordance with nature, we are encouraged to cultivate virtues like wisdom, courage, and temperance, which guide us to make decisions that are not only personally fulfilling but also beneficial to the greater good. Picture yourself on a busy street where the honking cars and bustling crowds might seem chaotic, yet each individual is moving toward their own destination, contributing to the vibrant tapestry of the city. In a similar way, Stoicism teaches us to find balance amidst life's chaos, staying true to our values and inner compass. This alignment with nature doesn't mean passivity. Instead, it is about active engagement with life's challenges, responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. By embracing this perspective, we move towards a life of authenticity and serenity, one that is in tune with the rhythm of the universe. Now turning to the importance of embracing the present moment, let's discover how Stoic thinkers emphasized this concept as a vital aspect of living a fulfilling life. They believed that the past is set in stone and the future remains uncertain, which means the present moment is all we truly possess. By immersing ourselves fully in the here and now, we can free our minds from the burdens of past regrets and future anxieties. Imagine you're sitting at a cafe, breathing in the aroma of freshly brewed coffee. Instead of worrying about a past mistake or stressing about tomorrow's meeting, focus on savoring each sip, feeling the warmth of the cup in your hands, and listening to the gentle hum of conversation around you. This mindful attention not only heightens your experience but also anchors you in reality, a practice the Stoics cherished. They proposed techniques such as concentrated breathing and mental note-taking, where you silently acknowledge current sensations and thoughts without judgment. Another method involves setting intentional pauses throughout the day to check in with your thoughts, allowing you to reset and refocus. By incorporating these practices into daily routines, we can train our minds to remain present, thus fostering satisfaction and mindfulness. As we learn to let go of distractions, we open ourselves to fully engage with life's moments, enhancing our well-being and clarity of mind. Embracing the present moment shifts our perspective, helping us see each instance as an opportunity to live intentionally and appreciate the richness of life. Moving forward, let's delve into the concept of cultivating an inner fortress, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. This idea revolves around building an internal strength that remains unshaken by the tumult of external circumstances. Picture yourself in the midst of a storm where the winds and rain symbolize the chaos of the outside world. The Stoics teach us that like a well-constructed fortress, our inner strength should remain resilient and steadfast. Take the example of the famed Stoic philosopher Seneca the Younger, who navigated the political turmoil of ancient Rome with unparalleled composure. Despite facing exile and personal loss, Seneca maintained a calm and logical demeanor, showcasing the power of his internal fortitude. His writings continue to resonate, offering insights on maintaining balance amid life's storms. Similarly, consider the story of Epictetus, a former slave who rose to become a prominent Stoic teacher. His life exemplifies the principle that true power lies not in our circumstances, but in our response to them. By fostering an inner fortress, we equip ourselves to face adversity with grace and purpose, finding tranquility in the midst of chaos. The Stoics encourage us to practice self-reflection and mindfulness to build this strength, allowing us to detach from external turmoil and focus on what truly matters. Through this practice, we learn that while the world around us may be unpredictable, our inner resolve remains a solid foundation. As we cultivate this inner fortress, we empower ourselves to navigate life's challenges with poise and clarity, embodying the profound wisdom of Stoicism in our everyday actions. Now turning to the Stoic rule of distinguishing between opinion and fact, we explore a crucial principle that underscores the importance of discernment. The Stoics believed that much of our suffering stems from confusing subjective opinions with objective realities. Imagine walking through a dense fog where everything seems unclear and distorted. Opinions often act like this fog, clouding our judgment and leading us astray from the truth. Stoics teach us that by learning to differentiate what truly is from what merely seems to be, we can lift this fog, gaining clarity and preventing unnecessary emotional turmoil. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, emphasized this in his writings, urging us to challenge our assumptions and to see things as they are. He often advised reflecting on whether our feelings are truly justified by external facts or if they are merely creations of our minds. This practice of scrutiny is a path to honing critical thinking, allowing us to respond to situations with rationality rather than emotion. One practical exercise is to pause and question the basis of your thoughts. Is this an unverified belief or a fact-supported conclusion? By consistently applying this technique, we can cultivate a habit of clear thinking, leading to more thoughtful actions and reduced conflict in our lives. The Stoics also suggest engaging in dialogue with others, listening to different perspectives to challenge and refine our own views. This openness to learning helps us correct misconceptions and fosters wisdom. By distinguishing opinion from fact, we create a sound foundation upon which to build a life of reasoned decisions and calmness, allowing the wisdom of the Stoics to guide us through the complexities of modern life. As the journey through Stoic wisdom continues, we find ourselves delving into the profound significance of valuing reason and rationality. This principle stands at the core of Stoic thought, emphasizing that a life guided by logical thinking is one marked by virtue and integrity. The Stoics regarded reason as a divine spark within us, a gift that enables us to discern right from wrong and chart a path of moral excellence. In the realm of decision-making, it acts as a reliable compass, steering us away from impulsive choices driven by fleeting emotions or societal pressures. Instead, it encourages us to pause, evaluate, and choose actions that align with our true values and long-term well-being. Furthermore, rationality plays a crucial role in emotional regulation, a cornerstone of Stoic practice. By applying reason, we can examine the roots of our emotions, understanding their causes and questioning their validity. This analysis allows us to transform potentially destructive feelings, such as anger or fear, into more constructive energy that can guide us towards growth and peace. Consider the modern world, filled with distractions and rapid judgments, where the ability to think clearly and logically is more critical than ever. By embracing reason and rationality, we empower ourselves to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and calm. We become better equipped to handle challenges, forge meaningful relationships, and contribute positively to our communities. As Marcus Aurelius beautifully articulated, living a life led by reason is akin to living in harmony with nature itself, embracing a balanced, fulfilling existence. Moving forward into Stoic Rule 7, we explore the practice of voluntary discomfort. At first glance, the idea of deliberately seeking out discomfort might seem counterintuitive, yet it is a powerful method for building resilience and gratitude. The Stoics believed that by exposing ourselves to challenges and discomforts, we cultivate the strength to face life's inevitable hardships. Take, for instance, the great Stoic philosopher Seneca, who would occasionally live as a pauper with basic food and clothing, to remind himself of what he could endure and to diminish the fear of losing wealth. This practice not only built his resilience but also nurtured his gratitude for what he did possess. In our modern world, we can apply this Stoic principle in various ways. Consider introducing small discomforts into your routine, such as taking a cold shower, fasting for a short period, or choosing a challenging physical activity. These exercises not only strengthen the mind and body, but also foster a sense of appreciation for comforts we often take for granted. In doing so, we detach from the fear of discomfort and embrace a mindset that sees challenges as opportunities for growth. This practice helps us become more adaptable and less dependent on external circumstances for our happiness and well-being. As we navigate through life's ups and downs, the ability to willingly face discomfort equips us with the fortitude to overcome adversity with grace and gratitude. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we delve into Stoic Rule 8, Embrace Death as a Part of Life. This rule challenges us to accept our mortality, not as a source of fear, but as a catalyst for truly living. The ancient Stoics taught that by contemplating our mortality, we awaken to the preciousness of each moment, fostering a deeper appreciation for life itself. Take the advice of the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, who urged us to consider how fleeting our existence is and to use this awareness to focus on what genuinely matters. The Stoic practice of memento mori, or reflecting on death, serves as a reminder to live with purpose and presence. By acknowledging that our time is limited, we become motivated to pursue what brings us true fulfillment, to mend strained relationships, and to savor the simple joys that might otherwise go unnoticed. Imagine looking at your daily routines with fresh eyes, driven by the understanding that each moment is an unrepeatable gift. This practice does not invite gloom, but rather ignites a zest for life, urging us to act with intention and urgency. As we embrace this Stoic teaching, we learn to live more boldly with gratitude and clarity, making choices that align with our deepest values. let the awareness of life's brevity guide us as a compass, ensuring that our actions are meaningful and our days well lived. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we turn our attention to Stoic Rule 9, pursue virtue above all. In Stoic philosophy, virtue is considered the pinnacle of human excellence, the ultimate aim that guides all actions and decisions. It is through the pursuit of virtue that one can achieve a life of true fulfillment and meaning. The Stoics identified a few key virtues that they believed were essential to living a virtuous life, namely wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Let's delve deeper into each of these. Wisdom is about understanding what is truly important in life and making decisions that reflect this understanding. It requires the ability to reason well and to see beyond the immediate to the long-term consequences of our actions. Courage, in the Stoic sense, is not just about physical bravery, but also moral bravery, standing firm in one's values despite external pressures. Justice is the virtue of acting fairly and with integrity, ensuring that one's actions contribute to the common good and respecting the rights of others. Finally, temperance is about self-control and moderation, resisting the temptation of excess and maintaining balance in all areas of life. In our modern context, these virtues remain profoundly relevant. Wisdom can guide us through complex decisions, courage empowers us to stand up for what is right, justice reminds us of our responsibility to others, and temperance helps us maintain a healthy, balanced life. By striving to cultivate these virtues in our everyday actions, we align ourselves with the Stoic vision of living in accordance with nature, fulfilling our potential as human beings. Pursuing virtue is not about perfection but about progress, making conscious efforts to improve and grow. Embrace this pursuit as a lifelong journey, one that transforms not just your actions but your entire perspective on life. Now turning to Stoic Rule 10, practice empathy and understanding. At the heart of Stoicism lies the profound appreciation for seeing the world through the eyes of others. The Stoics believed that understanding different perspectives not only enhances personal wisdom, but also fosters stronger, more harmonious relationships. By stepping into someone else's shoes, we open ourselves to a wealth of insights and experiences beyond our own, cultivating a deeper sense of compassion. Empathy in action means actively listening and recognizing the emotional landscape of those around us, allowing us to respond with kindness and patience. This principle significantly reduces conflict as it shifts our focus from being defensive or combative to being cooperative and supportive. Imagine a world where instead of reacting with hostility, we pause to consider the motivations and feelings of others. This simple shift can transform our interactions, creating an environment of mutual respect and understanding. In daily life, practicing empathy might look like taking a moment to listen without interruption, or genuinely trying to understand a differing viewpoint during a disagreement. These acts, while small, build a foundation of trust and respect. The Stoics urged us to remember that we are all interconnected, part of a larger human community, and through empathy we honor this connection. By practicing understanding, we not only enrich our relationships but also expand our own emotional depth and resilience. In embracing empathy, we align with the Stoic ideal of living harmoniously with others, paving the way for a more peaceful and fulfilling existence. As you incorporate this rule into your life, reflect on the profound impact it could have on your personal journey and the world around you. Moving forward, let's delve into Stoic Rule 11, detach from desire for material wealth. The Stoics taught that the path to true contentment lies in freeing ourselves from the constant pursuit of material possessions. They believed that happiness is not found in the accumulation of wealth but in the cultivation of our internal virtues. Seneca, a prominent Stoic, often spoke about the futility of tying our happiness to external riches. He famously lived a life of simplicity despite his access to vast wealth, illustrating that true richness is found in character, not in currency. In today's consumer-driven society, this philosophy remains profoundly relevant. The relentless chase for the latest gadgets, luxury items, and financial success can lead to a cycle of never-ending desire and dissatisfaction. Yet, by adopting a Stoic mindset, we can break free from this cycle. Consider the relief and freedom that come with shifting focus from what we lack to cherishing what we already have. This doesn't mean renouncing all possessions, but rather cultivating a healthy detachment from them. Imagine the peace of mind that might come from valuing experiences, relationships, and personal growth over material gains. This shift can transform our approach to success, helping us prioritize what genuinely matters. To integrate this principle into modern life, one might start by practicing gratitude daily, recognizing the abundance already present in one's life. Additionally, setting mindful limits on shopping and reflecting on the intention behind each purchase can foster a more intentional and fulfilling lifestyle. As we distance ourselves from the desire for material wealth, we make space for deeper satisfaction and a richer inner life, embodying the Stoic ideal of living aligned with our true values. Now turning to Stoic Rule 12, turn obstacles into opportunities. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is the transformative power of perspective. Stoics believe that every challenge we face holds the potential to become a stepping stone for personal growth. This mindset is beautifully encapsulated in the writings of Marcus Aurelius, who wrote extensively about viewing life's difficulties as a chance to test and refine one's character. He encouraged looking beyond the immediate struggle to see the broader lessons it could teach. Take, for instance, the story of Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher who was once a slave. Instead of succumbing to his harsh circumstances, he used them as a catalyst for profound philosophical insight, eventually becoming a revered teacher and influential thinker. This illustrates that our reactions to obstacles, not the obstacles themselves, shape our destiny. In modern life, we can apply this principle by actively reframing our approach to challenges. When faced with a setback, rather than viewing it as a roadblock, consider what can be learned or gained from the experience. For example, losing a job might initially seem like a misfortune, yet it could provide the opportunity to explore a new career path that aligns more closely with your passions and values. Similarly, a failed project might teach resilience and reveal areas for improvement, fostering long-term success. To cultivate this mindset, try maintaining a journal where you reflect on recent challenges and consciously identify the growth opportunities within them. Engage in conversations with others who have faced similar situations to gain new perspectives. By embracing difficulties as learning experiences, we not only navigate life's trials with grace, but also emerge from them stronger and wiser. This shift in perspective is a powerful tool for personal development, aligning perfectly with the Stoic commitment to virtue and excellence. As the next challenge unfolds, we explore Stoic Rule 13, maintain a cosmic perspective. This rule invites us to step back and view our lives as part of a much larger tapestry, appreciating the grand design of the universe. By recognizing our place in the vast cosmos, we can alleviate stress and foster acceptance of life's unpredictable nature. Stoic philosophers like Seneca championed this expansive view, advising that by seeing our troubles alongside the immense scale of time and space, we naturally diminish their perceived significance. This cosmic perspective helps us to detach emotionally from immediate frustrations, enabling us to face personal challenges with greater ease. Imagine the relief of letting go of petty grievances by contemplating the stars, as Marcus Aurelius often did, reminding himself that individual worries are but tiny specks in the boundless universe. In practical terms, adopting this mindset can act as a buffer against stress, allowing us to respond to life's ups and downs with calmness and clarity. When faced with a daunting task or an unexpected setback, try envisioning it as a passing cloud within the endless sky of existence. This shift in perception does not ignore our problems, but rather places them in a context that encourages resilience and serenity. Additionally, reflecting on how humanity's collective story spans millennia can be both humbling and empowering, motivating us to contribute positively to the world around us. By cultivating a cosmic perspective, we align ourselves more closely with Stoic ideals, embracing life's entirety with wisdom, balance, and a profound sense of interconnectedness. Moving forward, we delve into Stoic Rule 14, avoid vanity and the pursuit of fame. This principle emphasizes the futility of seeking external approval and the hollow nature of fame, highlighting the importance of humility and inner validation. Stoic philosophers like Epictetus taught that real fulfillment comes from within, not from the fleeting applause of others. He often remarked that the pursuit of recognition leads to distraction from our true purpose. By focusing on cultivating inner worth, we free ourselves from the anxiety of others' opinions. Imagine the freedom of no longer measuring your value by likes or accolades. Instead, embrace the strength found in personal growth and self-respect. Marcus Aurelius frequently reflected on his responsibilities as a Roman emperor, reminding himself of the transient nature of public praise and urging himself to remain grounded in virtue. His writings reveal a commitment to inner development over external glory. In today's world, where social media and public personas often overshadow genuine self-worth, this Stoic lesson rings truer than ever. By shifting our focus to humility and the pursuit of self-betterment, we align ourselves with a deeper sense of purpose and contentment. This mindset allows us to engage with the world without becoming entangled in its superficial traps. So the next time you find yourself caught in the allure of recognition, take a step back and remember the enduring wisdom of the Stoics. Your value is not determined by public applause, but by the integrity with which you lead your life. Now turning to Stoic Rule 15, engage in continuous learning. The Stoics held lifelong learning in high regard, viewing it as a path to wisdom and adaptability. They believed that the pursuit of knowledge is crucial for personal growth. In today's fast-paced world, this Stoic principle is more relevant than ever. Consider integrating learning into your daily routine in practical ways. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day to read about a new topic, whether through books, online articles, or educational videos. You might also explore podcasts that discuss diverse subjects while commuting or during leisure activities. By consistently exposing yourself to new ideas, you foster an adaptable mindset that thrives amidst change. Another practice is journaling your thoughts and insights, allowing you to reflect on what you learn and how it applies to your life. This not only solidifies your understanding, but also aligns with the Stoic emphasis on self-improvement. Additionally, engaging in discussions with others can offer fresh perspectives and deepen your comprehension. The Stoics, like Seneca, advised forming relationships with those who challenge and inspire you, seeing this as a way to refine one's thinking. In this digital age, online forums, webinars, and community groups provide ample opportunities for such interactions. Remember, the journey of learning is continuous, and every day presents a chance to expand your horizons. With dedication to learning, you not only enhance your capabilities but also embrace the Stoic path of constant betterment. As the next challenge unfolds, we delve into Stoic Rule 16, reflect on daily actions. The Stoics placed great importance on self-reflection, seeing it as a powerful tool for personal growth and alignment with one's values. By examining our daily actions, we can assess whether they align with our principles and aspirations, making adjustments as needed. Journaling is a practical method for this kind of reflection. At the end of each day, set aside a few moments to write about your experiences, focusing on what you did well and what could be improved. This practice not only helps in recognizing patterns in behavior, but also in understanding the motives behind your actions. Another way to incorporate reflection is through mindful meditation. Spend time contemplating the events of the day, acknowledging your emotions and thoughts without judgment. This fosters a deeper awareness of your inner state and helps in making conscious choices. Engage in discussions with a trusted friend or mentor who can provide valuable insights and hold you accountable. The Stoics often surrounded themselves with wise individuals, recognizing the value of external perspectives in refining their own understanding. With regular reflection, you gain clarity on your life's direction and cultivate a sense of intentionality in your actions. Embrace this practice as a cornerstone of personal development, guiding you steadily along the Stoic path. Moving forward, we explore Stoic Rule 17, Cultivate Gratitude. The Stoic philosophers viewed gratitude as a powerful defense against the corrosive effects of negativity and entitlement. They believed that by consciously acknowledging the good in our lives, we create a mental shield that protects us from harmful emotions and desires. Practicing gratitude daily can significantly transform your perspective. Start each morning by listing 3 things you are grateful for. This simple act sets a positive tone for the day and helps you focus on abundance rather than lack. Another approach is writing thank you notes to people who have made a difference in your life. This not only strengthens your relationships but also reinforces your own sense of appreciation. Additionally, take a few moments each evening to reflect on the day's events and identify small moments of joy or kindness. This habit encourages a mindset of continual gratitude and shifts your attention away from what is missing to what is present. By regularly practicing gratitude, you open your heart to the richness of life, fostering deeper connections with others and cultivating an enduring sense of happiness. This practice is a key tenet of Stoicism, guiding you to live with a more open, appreciative perspective that enhances both your internal and external worlds. Now turning to Stoic Rule 18, exercise self-discipline. The Stoics placed immense value on self-control and discipline, considering them fundamental to leading a virtuous life. They believed that mastery over one's impulses and desires paves the way to true freedom. By practicing self-discipline, we gain the ability to make choices aligned with our highest values and resist the temptation of fleeting pleasures. A practical technique to enhance discipline is setting clear, achievable goals. Break down larger ambitions into manageable steps and commit to consistent effort each day. This not only builds momentum but also reinforces your determination. Another method is to establish daily routines which can minimize decision fatigue and help maintain focus. Simple habits like planning your day the night before or avoiding distractions during work periods can significantly boost your productivity and sense of accomplishment. Embrace challenges as opportunities to strengthen your resolve. Each time you choose discipline over ease, you cultivate resilience and grow your capacity for self-regulation. By nurturing self-discipline, you unlock the potential for greater achievements and a deeper sense of freedom, as your actions begin to reflect your true intentions and aspirations. In the Stoic view, this control is not about restriction, but rather about creating a life of purpose and fulfillment. Moving forward to Stoic Rule 19, practice silence and mindful speech. This principle emphasizes the art of speaking with intention and the profound power silence holds. The Stoics understood that words once spoken cannot be recalled, so they advocated for thoughtful communication. Practicing mindful speech means choosing words carefully, ensuring they serve truth and kindness rather than impulsive reaction. By doing so, we cultivate respect and understanding in our interactions. Silence, on the other hand, allows us to listen genuinely, absorbing not only the spoken words but also the unspoken emotions and intentions of others. This attentive listening fosters deeper connections and minimizes conflicts. Through the practice of silence, we also provide ourselves space for reflection and self-awareness, a valuable step in personal growth. Consider taking a brief pause before speaking, allowing time to assess whether your words contribute positively to the conversation. This approach not only enhances communication but also reinforces self-discipline and patience. Therefore, embracing silence and mindful speech helps us nurture wisdom and empathy in a world that thrives on noise. By practicing this rule, you align with the Stoic ideal of living harmoniously with others and staying true to your principles. Now turning to Stoic Rule 20, let go of anger. Anger is often seen as a natural emotional response, yet the Stoics viewed it as inherently destructive and unproductive. They believed that anger clouds judgment and leads to more harm than good, disrupting inner peace and rationality. To the Stoics, a wise individual is one who can navigate life's challenges without succumbing to the storm of anger. One effective technique counseled by the Stoics for managing anger is cognitive restructuring. This involves consciously changing the way we perceive events, transforming our interpretations from those that fuel anger to those that promote understanding and calmness. When faced with a situation that typically provokes anger, try to pause and question the root cause of your emotions. Is the situation truly harmful, or is it your perception that amplifies its impact? By reframing these thoughts, we step back from impulsive reactions and open ourselves to more measured responses. Additionally, Stoics recommend practicing empathy and understanding. Attempting to see from another person's perspective often reveals their actions in a more forgivable light. By letting go of anger, we foster more peaceful and rational interactions, creating a ripple effect of positive, harmonious relationships. This not only reinforces our personal serenity, but also aligns with the Stoic ideal of living with virtue and clarity. As we embrace this practice, we're better equipped to lead lives marked by patience and wisdom, qualities that stand at the heart of Stoic philosophy. Moving forward to Stoic Rule 21, accept imperfection. In the quest for resilience and understanding, the Stoics recognized the significance of embracing imperfection, both within ourselves and others. They believed that acknowledging our flaws was not a sign of weakness but rather an essential step towards personal growth. By accepting that perfection is unattainable, we release the burden of unrealistic expectations and self-criticism. This acceptance fosters a deeper sense of compassion and patience, enabling us to extend the same grace towards others. Embracing our imperfections encourages us to focus on progress rather than perfection, transforming perceived limitations into opportunities for learning and improvement. In relationships, this mindset cultivates a nurturing environment where authenticity and vulnerability are valued, leading to stronger and more meaningful connections. The Stoics taught that by accepting our imperfect nature, we open ourselves to a life enriched by genuine interactions and lasting contentment. This acceptance not only builds resilience but also aligns with the Stoic pursuit of wisdom and tranquility, allowing us to lead lives that are both fulfilling and harmonious. Now turning to Stoic Rule 22, seek community and connection. The Stoics emphasized the profound importance of community and the fabric of social bonds. They believed that humans, by nature, are social creatures designed to thrive in connection with others. By cultivating meaningful relationships, we not only enhance our personal growth but also contribute positively to the community we inhabit. The Stoics taught that these connections form the backbone of a fulfilling life, enabling us to share wisdom, support, and encouragement. In a world where isolation can often lead to feelings of emptiness or disconnection, the Stoic philosophy urges us to embrace the strength found in unity. Whether through family, friendship, or community work, nurturing these bonds can bring a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. This interconnectedness fosters a rich environment for mutual understanding and compassion, where each individual's well-being contributes to the collective health of society. By seeking out and investing in these relationships, we create a network of support that sustains us through life's challenges, reinforcing the Stoic vision of a harmonious and resilient existence. Moving forward to Stoic Rule 23, apply wisdom practically. The Stoics were firm believers in the power of wisdom as the cornerstone of practical and moral good. They advocated for transforming deep insights into actionable steps that elevate both individual character and societal well-being. Consider the everyday decisions we make. Whether it's choosing honesty in difficult conversations or making ethical choices in professional settings, these moments are opportunities to apply Stoic wisdom. For instance, when faced with a dilemma, a thoughtful pause to reflect on the virtues of fairness and integrity can guide us toward more virtuous actions. This isn't just about grand gestures, it's about the small, consistent choices that align with one's values. The Stoics encouraged self-reflection as a way to ensure our actions mirror our principles. Think of wisdom not as a static piece of knowledge, but as a living guide that influences our behavior. By consciously applying wisdom, we not only navigate life's complexities, but also contribute to a more just and harmonious world. This practice of wisdom in action reinforces the Stoic ideal of a life lived in accordance with virtue, creating a ripple effect that uplifts both the individual and the community. As we embrace this rule, we transform knowledge into a powerful tool for leading a life of purpose and integrity, illuminating our path and that of those around us. Now turning to Stoic Rule 24, understand the transience of life. This principle invites us to reflect on the fleeting nature of our existence, a central theme in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that by acknowledging the impermanence of life, we can foster a deeper appreciation for each moment. This understanding compels us to live more mindfully, savoring the present rather than getting lost in regrets of the past or anxieties about the future. To practice this mindset, consider starting with daily reminders of life's transience. Some find it useful to engage in meditative reflections on the temporary nature of their experiences and possessions. This practice isn't meant to be morbid, but rather a way to prioritize what truly matters. By recognizing that time and opportunities are limited, we're encouraged to cherish our relationships, pursue meaningful goals, and embrace the beauty of now. Embracing life's transience helps cultivate gratitude and joy, transforming mundane routines into cherished experiences. With this awareness, we can create a life rich in presence and purpose, where each day is valued as a gift. As we internalize this rule, it becomes a powerful motivator to live fully, reminding us that every moment counts. Now turning to Stoic Rule 25, foster resilience in adversity. Stoicism is a philosophy renowned for its emphasis on resilience, especially when life throws its inevitable challenges our way. At the heart of Stoicism lies the belief that while we cannot always control external events, we can control how we respond to them. This mindset encourages us to view hardships not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for personal growth and strength. Take, for example, Marcus Aurelius, who faced the pressures of ruling an empire during tumultuous times. Instead of succumbing to despair, he used Stoic practices to maintain his composure and find clarity amidst chaos. His writings in Meditations are a testament to how reflection, acceptance, and rational thinking can transform adversity into a stepping stone for development. In more recent times, think of Viktor Frankl, who survived the horrors of concentration camps and emerged with profound insights on finding meaning in suffering. His experiences echo the Stoic lesson that our inner world remains intact despite external turmoil. To embrace this Stoic resilience, start by reframing challenges as lessons. When faced with adversity, pause and ask yourself what this situation is teaching you. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude even in tough times by recognizing small victories and the strength within you. By adopting this perspective, we can navigate life's inevitable ups and downs with grace, turning each challenge into a powerful testament of our resilience. As we internalize this rule, each hurdle becomes a valuable part of our journey, enhancing our ability to face future adversities with courage and wisdom. Moving forward to the next insightful principle, we delve into the art of refraining from unnecessary complaints and blame, paving the way for a mindset focused on personal responsibility and growth. Now turning to Stoic Rule 26, avoid complaining and blame. Stoicism offers a powerful perspective on dealing with life's difficulties by shifting our focus from external blame to internal responsibility. This rule emphasizes that while it may feel comforting to point fingers when things go wrong, such an approach only distances us from resolving the issue. Instead, Stoics urge us to take charge of our reactions for genuine empowerment. Consider how often minor inconveniences escalate simply because we choose to complain rather than seek a solution. The Stoic approach is to pause and reflect on our role in the situation. Ask yourself what actions you can take to improve the circumstance rather than dwelling on factors beyond your control. This practice not only fosters a sense of agency but also leads to more productive outcomes. For instance, when faced with criticism at work, instead of blaming a colleague or circumstances, use it as an opportunity for self-improvement. Analyze the feedback constructively and determine how you can use it to enhance your skills. By adopting this mindset, you build resilience and adaptability, becoming someone who thrives amid challenges rather than being overwhelmed by them. To integrate this principle into your life, begin by practicing mindfulness in your daily interactions. Notice your habitual reactions to frustration and consciously choose to respond with constructive action. Set small, achievable goals to address what is within your power, allowing a shift from blame to empowerment. Over time, this renewed focus will transform obstacles into catalysts for growth, aligning you with the Stoic path of personal responsibility. As the next challenge unfolds, we will explore how embracing freedom from fear enables us to live with greater courage and clarity, further enhancing our journey of self-improvement. As the next challenge unfolds, we turn to Stoic Rule 27, embrace freedom from fear. The Stoics teach us that understanding the roots of our fears is the first step in conquering them. Fear often stems from the unknown or from misperceptions about what might happen. By examining our fears, we can separate rational concerns from irrational anxieties. Stoicism suggests reframing threats by viewing them through the lens of logic and reason. Consider the fear of failure a common barrier to taking action. Rather than fearing what might not succeed, the Stoics advise us to focus on the valuable lessons learned through every attempt. This shift from fearing failure to embracing experiences as growth opportunities can transform our mindset. To overcome fear, start with small, actionable steps. Begin by identifying a particular fear and breaking it down into manageable parts. Once you've defined it, take strategic actions that gradually expose you to the feared situation, fostering familiarity and reducing anxiety. Visualization is another powerful tool. Imagine the best outcomes rather than the worst, allowing your mind to internalize success as a possibility. Engaging in reflective practices such as journaling can also help clarify fears and reshape them into manageable challenges. Additionally, surrounding yourself with supportive and like-minded individuals can bolster your courage. When others share their experiences of overcoming fear, it reinforces the notion that fear is a universal experience, one that can be transcended. By embracing freedom from fear, we align more closely with our authentic selves, liberated from the constraints of hypothetical threats. Living with such courage enables us to face life's uncertainties with clarity and confidence, propelling us towards a more fulfilling and resilient existence. As we move forward on our Stoic path, we will next dive into how developing inner peace can serve as a foundation for enduring harmony amidst life's chaos. Now turning to Stoic Rule 28, develop inner peace. The Stoics believe that inner peace is the cornerstone of a life well lived, achieved through the harmonious alignment of desires, actions, and acceptance. At the heart of this rule is the understanding that peace comes from within, rather than external circumstances. Stoicism teaches us that accepting things we cannot change, while focusing on what we can influence, lays the groundwork for tranquility. One powerful technique to cultivate this inner peace is through meditation. Begin with a simple practice of mindful breathing. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply and exhale slowly, allowing each breath to root you in the present moment. This practice not only calms the mind, but also enhances your ability to respond to life's challenges with clarity and poise. Reflection is another vital exercise in the Stoic toolkit. Take time each day to reflect on your actions and thoughts. Ask yourself if your desires align with your values and where adjustments might be needed. Journaling can be an effective way to visualize this alignment. Write about your experiences, noting areas of tension or conflict, and contemplate how acceptance can ease these pressures. By regularly examining your internal landscape, you foster a deeper understanding of what truly matters to you, easing the turmoil of indecision and uncertainty. Additionally, practicing gratitude for what you have instead of yearning for what you lack shifts the focus from want to contentment. This perspective not only brings peace but also enriches your appreciation for everyday life. Surrounding yourself with a serene environment and engaging in activities that inspire joy and reflection can further support your journey towards inner peace. As you practice these techniques, you will find that peace becomes less fleeting and more of a steady presence in your life. With a mind at peace, you're better equipped to face life's complexities with resilience and grace. Moving forward, we'll delve into prioritizing what truly matters, guiding us to focus on values that lead to genuine fulfillment. Moving forward, let's explore Stoic Rule 29, prioritize what truly matters. The Stoics taught us to evaluate what holds real significance in our lives, urging us to focus on enduring values and meaningful relationships rather than transient pleasures. In today's fast-paced world full of distractions, it is easy to lose sight of what truly matters. To realign with our core values, we must first identify those priorities that reflect our deepest beliefs and aspirations. Start by assessing your daily activities and commitments. Ask yourself which aspects of your life fulfill your long-term goals and bring genuine satisfaction, and which are merely chasing momentary enjoyment or societal expectations. Stoicism encourages us to examine our intentions and the motives behind our actions. By doing so, we gain clarity on what deserves our energy and attention. One practical method to reassess priorities is through regular self-reflection, a practice deeply rooted in Stoicism. Carve out time each week to review your actions and decisions and evaluate how they align with your values. Journaling can be instrumental in this reflective process, helping to capture your thoughts and track progress over time. Additionally, consider the strength and quality of your relationships. Recognize those that nourish and support your growth, while also acknowledging the ones that may drain your energy or detract from your happiness. Realigning priorities often involves setting boundaries with toxic influences and investing more in nurturing positive connections. Embrace saying no to things that conflict with your values, freeing up space for experiences that genuinely enrich your life. By prioritizing what truly matters, you align your daily actions with your core values, creating a life that is not only coherent but profoundly fulfilling. This deliberate focus allows you to navigate through life's chaos with a clear sense of purpose and inner peace. As we delve deeper into the nuances of Stoicism, let's turn our attention to being grateful for adversity, a principle that transforms challenges into profound learning opportunities. Now turning to Stoic Rule 30, be grateful for adversity. The Stoics had a profound way of viewing life's inevitable challenges, choosing to see them not as burdens but as opportunities for growth. They taught that each difficulty we encounter is a chance to learn, to strengthen our virtues, and to deepen our resilience. In this sense, adversity becomes a valuable teacher. When faced with setbacks, we have the power to reframe our perspective and seek the lessons hidden within the struggle. By embracing this mindset, we can transform what initially seems negative into a catalyst for personal development. This approach encourages us to question how a particular challenge can enhance our character or teach us something new. For example, when dealing with criticism, instead of feeling discouraged, we can use it as a tool to refine our skills or attitudes. The Stoics also suggested practicing voluntary discomfort to be better prepared for life's unpredictability, ultimately fostering gratitude even for the hardships we face. By accepting adversity with grace and curiosity, we not only overcome it but enrich our understanding and appreciation of life's complexities. This gratitude for adversity is a powerful shift in perspective that empowers us to live with greater strength and mindfulness. Now turning to Stoic Rule 31, Act with Integrity. The Stoics greatly valued integrity, viewing it as the cornerstone of a virtuous life. Integrity means aligning our actions with our principles, ensuring that our deeds reflect our true values. This consistency is not just an abstract ideal but a practical necessity in cultivating trust and respect. When we act with integrity, we demonstrate reliability, making it easier for others to trust us in both personal and professional settings. This trust forms the foundation upon which meaningful relationships are built. Consider the way people are drawn to those who embody honesty and authenticity, as these traits signal strength of character and inspire confidence. In the workplace, for instance, integrity can manifest in the form of honesty in communication, fairness in decision-making, and accountability for one's actions. By consistently upholding these standards, we create an environment where collaboration and respect can flourish. The Stoics remind us that integrity is not a one-time choice but a lifelong commitment. It requires ongoing self-reflection and the courage to remain true to oneself even when faced with temptation or adversity. This unwavering dedication to living by one's values not only enhances personal character but also contributes to the greater good. Through integrity, we not only lead by example but also become agents of positive change in the world around us. As the next phase of our exploration unveils, we delve into Stoic Rule 32, Love Your Fate, or in its original Latin, Ama Fati. This profound Stoic idea invites us to embrace every experience life offers with open arms, without resistance or complaint. Loving one's fate is not just about accepting what happens but fully welcoming it as an integral part of one's journey. Imagine viewing every challenge, joy, setback, and triumph as essential brushstrokes on the canvas of your life. This mindset encourages us to see not just the beauty, but also the value in all experiences, fostering resilience and peace. By cultivating this acceptance, we shift our perspective from one of constant resistance to one of harmonious coexistence with reality. This acceptance nurtures a more content and meaningful existence, allowing us to find deeper fulfillment even in the face of adversity. When we stop wishing for different circumstances and start cherishing the ones we have, we discover a newfound freedom and appreciation for life. This practice requires us to relinquish control over what we cannot change and focus instead on how we choose to respond. Loving your fate doesn't imply passive resignation to misfortune, but rather a joyful engagement with the life you live. It's an empowering discipline that helps transform obstacles into opportunities for personal growth. As we embrace our fate, we open ourselves to the vast array of experiences that enrich our existence, leading to a life of deeper wisdom and profound serenity. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we explore Stoic Rule 33, Be consistent in your actions. This rule teaches us the importance of aligning our actions with our values, ensuring coherence and integrity in our lives. Consistency is the foundation of building trust with ourselves and others. It involves following through on commitments and maintaining a steady course even when challenges arise. By being consistent, we create a stable and reliable character that others can depend upon, which also enhances our self-esteem and confidence. To maintain consistency, begin by clearly defining your core values and ensuring your daily actions reflect these principles. Set realistic goals that align with these values and track your progress regularly, allowing you to stay accountable. Developing routines can help solidify consistent behavior as they provide structure and predictability in your daily life. It's also helpful to periodically reassess your commitments and priorities to ensure they align with your evolving values. Remember, consistency doesn't mean rigidity. It means being adaptable while staying true to your principles. Through consistent actions, we not only build integrity but also set the groundwork for a life of purpose and fulfillment. This steady alignment between what we believe and how we act fosters a deep sense of harmony within ourselves, leading to a more authentic and meaningful existence. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we delve into Stoic Rule 34, recognize the limitations of control. This principle is central to Stoic thought, emphasizing the liberation and peace we find when we acknowledge the boundaries of our personal control. By understanding what we can and cannot influence, we release ourselves from the burden of attempting to change the unchangeable. This acceptance is not about resignation but about focusing our energy where it truly matters, thereby reducing stress and enhancing our mental clarity. For instance, consider the moments when unforeseen circumstances disrupt your plans. Instead of dwelling on frustration, recognize the situation's uncontrollable aspects and redirect your efforts towards constructive responses. This mindset allows us to conserve our mental and emotional resources, leading to a more balanced and centered life. Practically, this means identifying your core concerns and differentiating them from peripheral worries that lie beyond your influence. By doing so, you prioritize your time and energy on actions that align with your goals and values. Embracing this rule also fosters resilience, as it trains you to adapt gracefully to life's inevitable changes, finding peace in the present moment. Ultimately, recognizing the limitations of control helps us cultivate a deeper sense of freedom and fulfillment, as it transforms our approach to challenges and aligns our focus with purposeful living. As the next challenge unfolds, we explore Stoic Rule 35, Practice Forgiveness. In the Stoic tradition, forgiveness is more than just a moral obligation. It is a profound release of negative emotions that paves the way to inner peace. By choosing to forgive, we unburden ourselves from the weight of resentment and grudges that can cloud our judgment and hinder personal growth. The essence of Stoic forgiveness lies in understanding that everyone is prone to mistakes, including ourselves. This understanding encourages compassion and empathy, both towards others and our own shortcomings. Practically, practicing forgiveness begins with acknowledging your hurt feelings without judgment. Allow yourself the space to process these emotions and understand their origin. Next, cultivate empathy by considering the other person's perspective. Reflect on the reasons behind their actions, which often stem from their own challenges and misguided beliefs. This broader perspective helps soften anger and facilitates forgiveness. Finally, let go of the need for recompense or apology. This is a key Stoic practice. Forgiveness is a personal choice and not contingent on external validation. By forgiving, you reclaim your emotional space and open the door to healthier, more harmonious relationships. Remember, forgiving yourself for past decisions is equally important. Recognize your humanity, learn from missteps, and focus on growth rather than guilt. Embracing forgiveness can bring about a profound shift, leading to a more peaceful, balanced, and resilient life in harmony with Stoic ideals. Moving forward, we delve into Stoic Rule 36, Find Joy in Simplicity. In the Stoic philosophy, there's a profound appreciation for life's simple pleasures and an intentional avoidance of unnecessary complexity. This principle encourages us to strip away the excess and focus on what truly brings joy and fulfillment. Imagine savoring a calm morning with your favorite book or enjoying a warm cup of coffee. These small moments, often overlooked, are rich with contentment and peace. To cultivate joy in simplicity, start by decluttering your space. remove items that don't serve a purpose or spark joy. This not only creates a more serene environment but also helps clear your mind. Embrace the beauty of a minimalist lifestyle by prioritizing experiences over possessions. Spend time in nature, practice mindfulness, or engage in creative pursuits like writing or painting. These activities often provide deeper satisfaction than material goods. Additionally, simplify your daily routines. Streamline your schedule to focus on meaningful activities, allowing for moments of reflection and gratitude. By reducing the noise of daily distractions, you become more present and aware, finding happiness in the here and now. The benefits of a minimalist approach are vast. It nurtures a sense of calm, improves focus, and fosters a greater appreciation for life's essentials. By finding joy in simplicity, you align with the Stoic ethos of living in harmony with nature and cultivating a contented, fulfilled existence. As the next challenge unfolds, we explore Stoic Rule 37, be open to constructive criticism. In the realm of Stoicism, feedback is not merely a hurdle but a vital instrument for personal development and wisdom. Embracing criticism with an open heart and mind allows us to uncover areas for improvement and refine our character. Begin by shifting your perspective on criticism. Instead of viewing it as a personal attack, see it as an opportunity to gain insight that you may not have been aware of. Stoics believe that feedback, especially when delivered constructively, helps strip away illusions and brings us closer to reality. Practice active listening when receiving criticism. Focus on understanding the core message rather than immediately reacting defensively. This mindset not only enhances your learning but also demonstrates humility and openness. Consider asking clarifying questions to delve deeper into the feedback, ensuring you fully grasp the points being made. Once you have received the criticism, reflect on it calmly. Identify actionable items that can lead to positive change. Thoughtful reflection helps separate useful advice from mere opinion, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Another key aspect is to seek criticism proactively. By inviting constructive feedback from trusted sources, you create a culture of continuous improvement around you. This proactive approach not only enhances your skills and understanding, but also fosters stronger relationships built on trust and mutual respect. Lastly, remember that growth requires time and patience. Be gentle with yourself as you integrate feedback and work on self-improvement. By embracing constructive criticism, you align with the Stoic practice of valuing wisdom and personal evolution. This openness to feedback not only sharpens your abilities but also nurtures a resilient and adaptable spirit. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we arrive at Stoic Rule 38, respect natural law. At the heart of Stoicism lies a profound respect for the universal order and principles that govern existence. To live in harmony with natural law means to accept and align ourselves with the intrinsic flow of life, recognizing that we are part of a larger cosmic order. This mindset encourages us to find our place within the world and to act in ways that contribute to the greater good. The Stoics believed that by understanding and respecting the natural laws, we cultivate an inner peace that transcends the chaos of external circumstances. It involves acknowledging that some things are beyond our control, and instead of resisting them, we learn to adapt and flow with them. This acceptance is not about passivity, but rather about making deliberate choices that align with the fundamental truths of nature. For example, consider the changing of seasons. Just as we cannot rush spring or halt winter, we must recognize that every phase of life has its time and place. Living according to natural law involves tuning into these rhythms and finding balance within them. It also means being mindful of our actions and their impact on the environment and those around us. By acting with integrity and intention, we respect the interconnectedness of life. Embracing this principle can lead to a more fulfilling existence as we learn to prioritize what truly matters, fostering relationships and environments that reflect harmony and respect. In doing so, we not only nurture our own well-being but also contribute positively to the world at large. This rule reminds us that by aligning our lives with the natural order, we can achieve a sense of tranquility and fulfillment that stands firm against the tumultuous nature of life. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we delve into Stoic Rule 39, appreciate the common good. At the core of Stoicism is the belief in the interconnectedness of humanity and the world. The Stoics emphasize that true happiness is not found in isolation but in contributing to the welfare of society. This principle encourages us to look beyond personal gains and consider how our actions impact the collective good. By fostering a sense of community and responsibility, we align ourselves with a purpose greater than individual desires. Ethical behavior, according to the Stoics, stems from recognizing our role within this vast human tapestry. When we focus on the common good, we practice virtues like justice and fairness, ensuring that our deeds uplift others and support a harmonious society. Imagine the impact of small, mindful actions collectively amplifying positive change across communities. Stoicism teaches that our moral duty is not only to ourselves but to everyone we share this world with. By nurturing empathy and understanding, we build bridges and create a supportive environment where everyone can thrive. This approach does not diminish our individual aspirations but enhances them by rooting them in a framework that values and elevates others as well. Embracing this Stoic rule transforms the way we engage with the world, guiding us towards social responsibility and ethical living. Together, when we appreciate and strive for the common good, we cultivate a society filled with mutual respect and shared success, a legacy that endures beyond our own lifetimes. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we explore Stoic Rule 40, align with your authentic self. This principle invites us to turn away from the cacophony of external pressures and instead tune into the clear voice of our inner values. By recognizing and adhering to what truly matters to us, we pave the path to greater fulfillment and happiness. The Stoics believed that when we live in harmony with our authentic selves, we create a life of integrity and purpose. Imagine a compass guiding you through the complexities of life, always pointing towards your genuine beliefs and desires. It's about shedding the unnecessary layers imposed by society and instead embracing who we are at our core. Staying true to oneself requires courage and self-awareness, a commitment to introspection, and the willingness to question conformity. When we let go of the facade and reject pressures that don't serve us, we allow our true selves to shine, and with it comes a profound sense of peace and contentment. The authenticity this rule promotes not only enriches our individual experience, but also enhances the interactions and relationships we build. When we're aligned with our true selves, we project honesty and sincerity, attracting the same qualities from others. This creates a ripple effect, fostering genuine connections and trust. Furthermore, living authentically leads to clearer decision-making. With values as our guiding principle, choices become simpler and more aligned with our long-term well-being. Ultimately, embracing our authentic selves empowers us to live with intention, making every day a step towards a life that is truly ours. Reflecting on this Stoic rule can transform not only how we view ourselves, but also how we interact with the world around us, shaping a life that is as genuinely fulfilling as it is impactful. Moving forward, we delve into Stoic Rule 41, avoid excess and overindulgence. This principle serves as a timeless reminder of the value of moderation and temperance in our lives. The Stoics taught that excess in any form can lead to imbalance and ultimately dissatisfaction. By practicing restraint, we not only align with our core values but also enhance our physical and mental well-being. Imagine indulging in your favorite dessert every day. At first, it brings joy, but over time, the pleasure diminishes and may lead to negative health impacts. The same concept applies to many areas of life, from material possessions to personal habits and even our emotional responses. The Stoics believed that by applying self-control in these areas, we can achieve a greater sense of clarity and focus. For example, when we moderate our consumption of social media, we free up time for more meaningful interactions and personal growth. Similarly, by managing our emotional reactions, we prevent unnecessary stress and foster healthier relationships. This restraint fosters a balanced lifestyle, allowing us to appreciate and enjoy the simpler pleasures without becoming overwhelmed or trapped by excess. Practicing temperance not only contributes to our immediate happiness, but also ensures long-term satisfaction and contentment. It empowers us to cultivate a life of quality over quantity, focusing on what truly enriches our lives. In embracing moderation, we find clarity of mind and a deeper understanding of what brings true satisfaction, leading to a fulfilled and purposeful existence. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we explore Stoic Rule 42, take responsibility for your actions. This principle underscores the crucial role of personal accountability in building strong character and earning trust. The Stoics believed that by owning our actions and acknowledging their impacts, we lay the foundation for genuine self-improvement and integrity. Consider a situation where you inadvertently upset a friend. Instead of shifting blame or making excuses, a Stoic approach would encourage you to accept responsibility, apologize sincerely, and find ways to make amends. This act not only mends the relationship but also strengthens your own moral fiber. Taking responsibility allows us to learn from our mistakes, transforming them into valuable lessons that guide our future behavior. A practical strategy for embracing this rule is to regularly reflect on our daily choices, questioning how they align with our values and affect others. By doing so, we develop a deeper awareness of our actions, motivating us to act with intention and care. Furthermore, when we hold ourselves accountable, we inspire those around us to do the same, fostering a culture of trust and mutual respect. Embracing responsibility is not about self-criticism, but rather about empowering ourselves to grow and improve. It enables us to navigate life's challenges with integrity, knowing that our actions, when guided by honesty and reflection, lead us toward a life of authenticity and respect. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we embrace Stoic Rule 43, practice contentment with less. This principle reflects the wisdom of finding happiness and fulfillment with fewer material possessions. The Stoics keenly understood that the pursuit of wealth and material goods often leads to endless desire rather than true contentment. They taught that by cultivating satisfaction with what we have, we can free ourselves from this cycle and find genuine peace. Imagine a life where your joy isn't dependent on the latest gadget or a bigger house, but instead on meaningful connections and personal growth. A Stoic approach encourages us to reflect on what truly brings us happiness, distinguishing between genuine needs and superficial wants. One way to practice this is by periodically decluttering your living space, keeping only items that serve a purpose or hold sentimental value. As you declutter, you may find that the less you have, the more freedom you gain, freedom from the burden of excess and the endless chase for the next best thing. Instead, your focus shifts to experiences and relationships which are the true sources of fulfillment. Furthermore, practicing gratitude for the simple things in life, like a walk in the park, a conversation with a loved one, or a quiet moment of reflection, can deepen your appreciation for what you already have. By embracing contentment with less, you open the door to a life of simplicity and peace, where happiness is found not in accumulation, but in mindful appreciation of the present moment. This shift not only alleviates the pressure to constantly acquire more, but also encourages a more sustainable and harmonious way of living. As the next challenge unfolds, we embrace Stoic Rule 44, embrace change. Change is the only constant in life, and Stoicism teaches us to accept it with grace, knowing that it is both inevitable and essential for growth. By welcoming change, we foster resilience, allowing ourselves to adapt and thrive in new circumstances. Consider the seasons constantly shifting and transforming the world around us. Like the seasons, our lives go through cycles of transformation, each shift bringing new lessons and opportunities. By acknowledging this natural progression, we can release our grip on the past and approach the future with an open heart and mind. Embracing change also means being willing to venture beyond our comfort zones. Imagine a career change that initially feels daunting but eventually leads to greater fulfillment and purpose. Or think about relationships that evolve over time, teaching us deeper connections and understanding. In each of these scenarios, change is the catalyst for personal development. To actively embrace change, start by cultivating a mindset that sees flexibility as a strength and views challenges as opportunities for learning. Regularly reflect on past experiences where change has led to positive outcomes, strengthening your confidence in your ability to navigate uncertainty. Engaging in this reflective practice not only enhances resilience, but also prepares you to face future changes with equanimity. Another strategy is to focus on the aspects of life you can control, finding stability in your values and principles while remaining open to external changes. By anchoring yourself in timeless virtues like wisdom and courage, you maintain a sense of steadiness even as circumstances fluctuate. Ultimately, embracing change aligns us with the natural flow of life, allowing us to live fully and authentically, welcoming each new experience as an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. As the next challenge unfolds, we delve into Stoic Rule 45, understand the nature of habit. Habits are the building blocks of our character, shaping who we are and how we navigate the world. According to Stoic philosophy, recognizing the profound impact of habits allows us to cultivate virtues and steer our lives in the right direction. Imagine your daily routines. These repetitive actions, seemingly small, aggregate over time to significantly influence your character and destiny. Understanding your habits means acknowledging their power and taking responsibility for their effects on your life. To harness the positive potential of habits, start by identifying behaviors that align with your values and aspirations. Consistency is key. Even small, incremental changes can lead to significant improvements over time. Picture implementing a morning routine that includes mindfulness practices or exercise. These habits foster a sense of well-being and set a positive tone for the day. Conversely, eliminating negative habits requires awareness and deliberate action. Begin by pinpointing habits that hinder your growth or contradict your principles. Once identified, replace them with more constructive alternatives. This process nurtures self-discipline and enhances personal development. Consider the habit of procrastination. By redirecting this tendency towards proactive planning and time management, you transform a challenge into an opportunity for growth. Cultivating positive habits and eliminating negative ones requires patience and perseverance. The Stoics teach us that change is a gradual process, often involving setbacks and repeated efforts. By maintaining a steadfast commitment to self-improvement, we gradually reshape our habits and consequently our lives. This understanding reflects the Stoic wisdom that habits are not merely actions, they are reflections of our deeper nature and aspirations. Moving forward with this insight, we are empowered to consciously choose habits that align with our authentic selves, fostering a life of virtue and fulfillment. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we explore Stoic Rule 46, engage in meaningful work. Stoicism places great emphasis on the value of work that not only sustains us but also enriches our lives and benefits society. Meaningful work is more than a paycheck. It aligns with our core values and serves a purpose greater than ourselves. The Stoics believed that engaging in fulfilling work contributes to personal happiness and societal well-being. To find meaning in your career, start by identifying your passions and strengths. Consider how these align with roles or projects that make a difference in the world, whether through community service, innovation, or leadership. Reflect on what brings fulfillment and a sense of contribution. and seek opportunities that resonate with these elements. When you view your work as a calling rather than a mere obligation, you transform everyday tasks into meaningful pursuits. In addition to finding the right career path, it's essential to cultivate an attitude of gratitude and purpose in all work, even in the most routine tasks. By approaching each task with mindfulness and a focus on how it serves others, you elevate the experience, enhancing personal satisfaction and motivation. Another aspect of meaningful work is ongoing learning and improvement. Embrace challenges as opportunities to grow skills and knowledge, thus increasing the value you bring to your work and the world. Stoicism teaches us that by aligning our professional lives with our values, we find deeper purpose and joy. In this way, our work becomes more than a job. It becomes a vital part of our life's meaningful journey. Through this Stoic perspective on work, we are encouraged to contribute positively to society, inspiring us to always strive for excellence and fulfillment in our endeavors. As we turn the page to Stoic Rule 47, we find ourselves delving into the significance of being mindful of judgments. In the realm of Stoicism, judgments are seen as the gateway to our emotions and reactions, shaping the way we perceive and interact with the world. The Stoics teach us that our judgments are often the root of unnecessary distress, influencing our emotional state more than the events themselves. Consider this: when someone cuts you off in traffic, it's not the action that sparks anger, but your judgment of it as an affront. To practice mindful judgment, start by observing your thoughts and pausing before reacting. Ask yourself if your initial judgment is based on facts or assumptions. This practice helps create a space between stimulus and response, allowing for a more balanced and calm demeanor. By questioning our judgments, we can learn to disentangle them from emotional overreactions. Additionally, mindfulness exercises such as journaling or meditation can deepen our awareness of habitual judgments, helping us recognize patterns and shift towards more constructive interpretations. Embracing this Stoic principle, we begin to see how altering our judgments can lead to a more tranquil and resilient life. By mastering our perceptions, we minimize unnecessary emotional turmoil and cultivate a mindset that aligns with wisdom and peace. As we continue this exploration of Stoic wisdom, we recognize the power of mindful judgment in fostering a life abundant with inner harmony and emotional balance. With the next phase of our journey in sight, we embrace Stoic Rule 48, which invites us into the realm of emotional resilience. In Stoic philosophy, emotional resilience is not about suppressing feelings but understanding them and responding with rationality instead of reactivity. Imagine emotions as waves that naturally rise and fall. The Stoic approach teaches us to ride these waves with grace by maintaining a stable core rooted in reason. One effective technique is to apply the concept of objectivity. When faced with an emotional trigger, pause and observe the situation from an external perspective. This shift from personal involvement to a distant viewpoint can help diminish emotional intensity. Another method involves cognitive reframing. Actively reinterpret challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. For example, if you find yourself overwhelmed by criticism, view it as a chance to learn rather than as a personal attack. Regularly practicing mindfulness can also strengthen your emotional resilience. Techniques like deep breathing and meditation promote a calm mind, enabling you to remain grounded amid emotional storms. Incorporate these exercises into your routine, gradually allowing them to become second nature. Journaling is another powerful tool. Reflect on emotional responses throughout your day, identifying recurring patterns and exploring their roots. This self-awareness paves the way to conscious emotional regulation. By adopting the Stoic practice of rational analysis over instinctual reaction, you cultivate a wellspring of emotional resilience. This state of mind empowers you to face life's challenges with composure and clarity, transforming potential stressors into stepping stones for personal development. As you internalize this principle, you nurture a life enriched with emotional control and an enduring sense of tranquility. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we delve into Stoic Rule 49, which emphasizes the virtues of patience and persistence. At its core, Stoicism teaches that true strength lies not in immediate success but in the steadfast journey toward one's goals. Patience, in this context, is about understanding that growth and achievement often require time and endurance. It is the quiet acceptance that progress is not always visible in the short term, yet it unfolds beautifully over time. Imagine the growth of a mighty oak tree. It starts as a mere seed, buried and unseen, yet with time and nurturing, it grows into a symbol of resilience and strength. This is how patience works in our lives, allowing us to weather setbacks and delays with grace and fortitude. Persistence, meanwhile, is the relentless pursuit of our objectives, even in the face of adversity or repeated failures. The Stoics remind us that every obstacle is an opportunity to refine our resolve and deepen our commitment. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." By embodying persistence, we transform challenges into the very path forward. Consider the tales of inventors and visionaries who, despite numerous setbacks, persisted until they achieved their breakthrough moments. Their stories illustrate the power of unwavering determination. To nurture these qualities, begin by setting clear, meaningful goals and break them down into manageable steps. Celebrate small victories along the way, which reinforce your commitment and fuel your perseverance. Practice patience by recognizing that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Reflect on past instances where patience or persistence led to success, allowing these memories to inspire your current journey. As you embrace the Stoic mindset of patience and persistence, you harness the ability to overcome obstacles and inch closer to your long-term aspirations. In this steady, deliberate approach lies the essence of growth and accomplishment, guiding you to a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we arrive at Stoic Rule 50, which advises us to seek tranquility over unchecked passion. This principle highlights the Stoic preference for a calm and peaceful state of mind, steering us away from the tumultuous grip of uncontrolled emotions. To the Stoics, tranquility is not about suppressing feelings, but rather about cultivating a stable and serene inner world. Passion, when left unchecked, can lead to reactive decision-making and unnecessary chaos in our lives. In contrast, tranquility offers us a centered and measured approach to the complexities we face daily. The Stoics suggest meditation as a valuable tool in achieving this balance. By dedicating time to quiet reflection, we can observe our thoughts without getting swept away by them. This practice helps us recognize the ebb and flow of emotions, allowing us to respond with thoughtful awareness rather than impulsive reactions. Consider also engaging in mindfulness exercises where you gently anchor your attention to the present moment. This fosters a sense of calm and a deeper appreciation for the here and now, helping to diminish the intensity of overwhelming passions. Reflective practices such as journaling can also be instrumental. By writing down your thoughts and experiences, you can gain clarity about your emotional landscape, distinguishing between fleeting passions and enduring values. These moments of introspection enable you to align your actions with your deeper purpose, paving the way for a tranquil and meaningful existence. To integrate these practices into daily life, start small. Set aside a few minutes each day for meditation or reflection, gradually increasing this time as the benefits manifest. As you embrace the Stoic pursuit of tranquility, you cultivate an inner peace that equips you to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. In this state of calm, you empower yourself to live more intentionally, making choices that reflect your true self rather than momentary passions. Through tranquility, you find a lasting harmony that enriches every aspect of life, guiding you toward a more thoughtful and fulfilling journey. Now turning to Stoic Rule 1 Expanded, we delve deeper into the profound concept of the dichotomy of control. At its core, this principle teaches us to discern between what is within our grasp and what lies beyond it. By focusing our energy solely on the aspects of life that we can influence, we free ourselves from the unnecessary burden of trying to change the unchangeable. Consider the famous case of Admiral James Stockdale, who applied this Stoic teaching during his years as a prisoner of war. Rather than fixating on his dire situation, he concentrated on controlling his thoughts and responses. This mindset not only helped him survive but also thrive under extreme adversity. Stockdale's story illustrates the power of harnessing this Stoic rule to find strength and clarity in seemingly insurmountable circumstances. To cultivate a similar approach, you might begin by listing situations or concerns you regularly encounter and categorizing them under things you can or cannot control. This simple exercise can be incredibly liberating as it redirects your focus toward actionable steps rather than fruitless worry. Another practical technique is to practice mental rehearsals. Before facing a challenging situation, visualize the various outcomes and identify the elements you can influence. By mentally preparing yourself, you not only reduce anxiety but also enhance your ability to respond effectively. Incorporating mindfulness practices such as meditation can also refine your understanding of this rule. By observing your thoughts without judgment, you gain insight into the transient nature of most worries, strengthening your ability to detach from what is beyond your control. Additionally, keeping a gratitude journal is a powerful way to reinforce this perspective. By regularly acknowledging aspects of your life that are going well, you shift your attention from what's lacking to what's within your realm of influence. This focus on the positive elements nurtures a proactive and resilient mindset. As you continue to apply these exercises, remember that the goal is to embrace the calm that comes with accepting life's uncertainties. The dichotomy of control is not about indifference but about empowering yourself to live with purpose and intention. With practice, you gain the clarity to make informed decisions, steering your life with wisdom and resilience amid the unpredictable currents around you. As the next challenge unfolds, we explore Stoic Rule 2 Expanded, Living According to Nature. This concept invites us to align our lives with the natural world and recognize our integral place within it. In today's context, this principle resonates deeply as we face environmental challenges. Living according to nature encourages us to act with ecological mindfulness, recognizing our actions' impact on the environment. This means making choices that nurture rather than harm our planet. For instance, adopting sustainable habits like reducing waste, conserving energy, and choosing eco-friendly products are tangible steps toward this alignment. Start by examining your daily routines and finding areas where you can decrease your ecological footprint. Simple changes like using reusable bags or selecting locally sourced food can make a significant difference. Additionally, spending time in nature can strengthen your connection to it. Whether it's a walk in the park or a moment of stillness in your garden, these experiences remind us of the beauty and intricacy of the natural world. Another practice is to educate yourself about environmental issues and engage in conversations that promote awareness and action. By sharing knowledge, you not only deepen your understanding but also contribute to a collective effort toward sustainable living. Embracing technological advancements like smart home devices that help reduce energy usage is another modern way to align with nature. These innovations can complement our efforts, making sustainable living more achievable. Remember, living according to nature is not about perfection but continuous progress. By harmonizing our lives with the natural order, we not only contribute to a healthier planet but also cultivate a sense of purpose and fulfillment. As we move forward, embracing this Stoic principle empowers us to navigate life's complexities with integrity and grace, knowing that our choices resonate far beyond ourselves. Moving forward, we delve into Stoic Rule 3 Expanded, Embrace the Present Moment. This principle is about anchoring yourself in the here and now, breaking free from the shackles of past regrets or future anxieties. To truly embrace the present, guided exercises are fundamental. Start with mindfulness meditation, a practice that involves sitting quietly and focusing on your breath. As thoughts arise, acknowledge them without judgment, gently bringing your attention back to your breath. This simple yet profound exercise nurtures a deeper connection with the present, allowing for clearer perception and tranquility. Another effective method is conscious breathing. Take a moment to pause, inhale deeply through your nose, hold for a few seconds, and slowly exhale through your mouth. Repeat this cycle, paying close attention to the sensation of breath filling and leaving your lungs. This practice not only calms the mind, but also centers your awareness right in the moment. Integrating these exercises into your daily routine, even for just a few minutes, can have transformative effects on your awareness. Additionally, consider setting aside time for a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you are grateful for in that moment. This habit shifts your focus to the positives in your life, fostering a heightened appreciation for the present. Engaging fully in everyday activities can also anchor you in the now. Whether it's savoring a meal, listening to music, or taking a walk, immerse yourself completely, observing the details and sensations around you. These practices are about cultivating a routine where the present moment becomes your constant companion, enhancing your mental clarity and emotional balance. Embracing the present moment is not just about reducing stress, but enriching your life with a vibrant awareness that heightens each experience. As you progress on this Stoic journey, let the present moment be your guide, offering peace and insight at every step. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we turn our focus to Stoic Rule 4 Expanded, Cultivate an Inner Fortress. This principle is about constructing a mental stronghold that withstands life's challenges. Imagine your mind as a fortress resilient against external chaos. To build such resilience, advanced strategies are key. Drawing insights from military training offers valuable lessons. Soldiers are trained to manage stress and maintain composure under pressure. Techniques such as controlled breathing and visualization are employed to enhance mental strength. Controlled breathing, similar to conscious breathing, helps regulate stress responses, keeping the mind composed. Visualization involves imagining successful outcomes or safe spaces, creating a mental environment of calm and control. These practices can be adapted to everyday challenges, providing a stable mental ground. Psychological studies further support this approach, highlighting the importance of cognitive reappraisal. This involves changing the way you interpret situations, viewing setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than threats. By reframing your perspective, you can diminish the emotional impact of difficulties and strengthen your mental resilience. Additionally, adopting a mindset of acceptance can fortify your inner fortress. Acknowledge that you cannot control everything, but you can control your reactions. This acceptance reduces internal turmoil and supports emotional stability. Regular reflection and self-awareness exercises also play a crucial role. By understanding your emotional triggers, you can prepare and respond more effectively. Consider journaling as a tool to analyze your reactions and develop strategies to navigate future challenges. By integrating these advanced techniques, you cultivate a mental fortress that stands firm, capable of withstanding life's storms with grace and strength. As you progress, let this inner resilience guide you, providing a foundation of tranquility and clarity in every situation. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we turn our focus to Stoic Rule 5 Expanded, distinguish between opinion and fact. This principle invites us to examine the biases that cloud our judgment and skew reality. Cognitive biases often distort our perceptions, leading us to confuse opinions with facts. For instance, the confirmation bias makes us favor information that supports our existing beliefs while disregarding evidence to the contrary. To overcome such biases, practicing critical thinking is essential. Start by questioning your assumptions and actively seeking diverse perspectives. This widens your understanding and allows for a more balanced view of reality. Another method is to cultivate mindfulness in your thought processes. By being present and conscious of your thoughts, you can identify when emotions or preconceived notions are influencing your judgments. Additionally, engage in reflective questioning, asking yourself why you believe certain things and whether this belief is based on fact or opinion. Practicing skepticism is also valuable. Do not accept information at face value. Instead, evaluate the source's credibility and look for supporting evidence. Seek out counterarguments to your initial stance, as this can reveal blind spots in your reasoning. Furthermore, developing emotional intelligence helps in discerning how feelings impact decision-making. Emotional awareness allows for recognizing when an emotional reaction is shaping your perception of events, enabling you to address it logically. By continuously honing these skills, you can better distinguish between what is opinion and what is fact, thus making more informed and rational decisions. This clarity enhances your ability to navigate the complexities of life with a grounded and realistic mindset. As the sun rises on the next chapter, we delve into Stoic Rules 6 expanded, value reason and rationality. The Stoics revered the power of reason as a compass guiding them through life's tumultuous seas. They believed that rationality was the foundation of virtue, enabling individuals to navigate challenges with clarity and poise. Take, for instance, Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, whose reign was beset with wars and plagues. Despite these adversities, he relied on reason to make decisions that prioritized the well-being of his people over personal gain. In his reflections, Marcus Aurelius continually reminded himself to remain grounded in logic, refusing to be swayed by emotions or external pressures. Seneca, another prominent Stoic, faced political upheaval and personal trials with a steadfast devotion to rational thought. He advocated for the understanding that emotions like anger and fear cloud judgment, emphasizing the importance of stepping back to assess situations with a calm, analytical mind. These historical examples illuminate the enduring relevance of Stoic rationality. In our contemporary lives, we can apply similar reasoning methods by committing to thoughtful analysis and measured responses in difficult situations. When faced with a decision, pause and consider the facts objectively. Avoid impulsive actions driven by emotional impulses. Instead, weigh the pros and cons with a balanced perspective. Engaging in practices such as journaling can also be effective. By writing down your thoughts and experiences, you can critically evaluate them, fostering a habit of introspection and logical analysis. Furthermore, adopting a mindset that welcomes constructive debate sharpens our reasoning skills. By listening to differing viewpoints, we broaden our understanding and refine our beliefs. Embracing reason and rationality not only leads to wiser choices but cultivates a life marked by inner harmony and resilience in the face of uncertainty. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we now arrive at the conclusion of our exploration into the 50 Greatest Stoic Rules. Throughout this journey, we've uncovered powerful principles that the Stoics of ancient times lived by, principles that continue to hold immense relevance today. These rules collectively guide us to lead lives enriched with wisdom, unyielding resilience, and profound inner peace. Each rule serves as a stepping stone, helping us navigate the complexities of modern life with greater clarity and composure. As you reflect on these Stoic teachings, consider how they might weave into the tapestry of your own life, offering guidance and perspective. Whether it's the tranquility found in accepting the present moment or the strength in embracing voluntary discomfort, these rules have the potential to transform our outlook and actions. Now I invite you to share your own thoughts. Which Stoic rule resonates most with you, and how might you apply it to your life? Let us know in the comments below. If you found value in these insights, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more enriching content. Your engagement means the world to us and helps us bring more valuable discussions to the table. Thank you for being part of this journey into Stoic wisdom.